Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Pat and along with my husband Warner I run Warner's Tree Surgery. I'm supposed to be on vacation but Warner's making me work anyway. Today, I'm going to talk about the diseases that can affect your Arizona sweet orange tree and how to keep it healthy and productive. Arizona sweet orange is a citrus variety that originated in Brazil and was introduced to Arizona in the late 1800s. It is one of the most widely grown citrus fruits in the state, especially in the Phoenix area. It is known for its sweet and juicy flavor, thin peel, and seedless flesh. However, like any other citrus tree, Arizona sweet orange is vulnerable to various diseases that can damage its leaves, branches, roots, and fruits. Some of these diseases are caused by fungi, bacteria, viruses, or insects, while others are related to environmental factors such as temperature, moisture, and nutrition. Let's take a look at some of the most common diseases that can affect your Arizona sweet orange and how to prevent and treat them. One of the most serious diseases that can infect your Arizona sweet orange is foot rot gummosis, also known as phytophthora root rot. This is a fungal disease that attacks the roots and the lower trunk of the tree, causing them to rot and ooze gum. The symptoms include yellowing and wilting of the leaves, reduced fruit size and quality, and eventually death of the tree. Foot rot gummosis is to avoid planting your Arizona sweet orange in poorly drained soils or areas where water accumulates. You should also avoid overwatering or injuring the roots or the trunk of the tree. If you notice any signs of infection, you should remove the infected parts and apply a fungicide to the soil and the trunk. Another fungal disease that can affect your Arizona sweet orange is Hendersonella branch wilt, also known as Dothiorella branch wilt. This disease causes the branches to wilt and die, starting from the tips and moving downward. The bark of the infected branches turns brown and cracks, and black fungal spores may be visible under the bark. The best way to prevent Hendersonella branch wilt is to prune your Arizona sweet orange regularly and remove any dead or diseased branches. You should also avoid wounding the branches or exposing them to sunburn or frost. If you notice any signs of infection, you should cut off the infected branches and burn them or dispose of them in a sealed bag. You should also spray the tree with a fungicide to prevent further spread of the disease. A third fungal disease that can affect your Arizona sweet orange is Alternaria black rot. This disease causes the fruits to develop dark brown or black spots that may cover the entire surface of the fruit. The spots may also appear on the leaves and the twigs, but they are less noticeable. The infected fruits may drop prematurely or remain on the tree and shrivel. The best way to prevent Alternaria black rot is to maintain good sanitation and air circulation around your Arizona sweet orange tree. You should also avoid overhead irrigation or wetting the fruits during rainy or humid weather. If you notice any signs of infection, you should remove and destroy the infected fruits and apply a fungicide to the tree. Besides fungal diseases, your Arizona sweet orange may also suffer from bacterial diseases such as citrus canker and citrus greening. Citrus canker is a disease that causes the fruits, leaves, and twigs to develop raised, corky, and yellowish lesions that may ooze a white or yellow liquid. Citrus greening is a disease that causes the fruits to remain green, small, and bitter, and the leaves to turn yellow and mottled. Both diseases are spread by insects or contaminated tools, and they can reduce the yield and quality of your Arizona sweet orange. The best way to prevent bacterial diseases is to inspect your Arizona sweet orange regularly and remove any infected parts. You should also avoid planting your Arizona sweet orange near other citrus trees that may be infected or act as hosts for the insects that transmit the diseases. You should also sterilize your pruning tools and wash your hands before and after handling your Arizona sweet orange. If you notice any signs of infection, you should contact your local agricultural authorities for advice and assistance. Finally, your Arizona sweet orange may also experience some physiological disorders that are not caused by pathogens, but by environmental or cultural factors. Some of these disorders include fruit splitting, fruit drop, fruit sunburn, fruit granulation, and leaf curling. These disorders can affect the appearance and quality of your Arizona sweet orange, but they are usually not fatal. The best way to prevent physiological disorders is to follow the recommended cultural practices for your Arizona sweet orange, such as watering, fertilizing, pruning, and mulching. You should also protect your Arizona sweet orange from extreme temperatures, strong winds, and pests. If you notice any signs of disorder, you should adjust your management practices accordingly and consult with a local expert if needed. I hope this video has been helpful and informative for you. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos on citrus and gardening. Thank you for watching and have a great day.